Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God, wow.
What a super chill time to be alive,
wow.
everybody.
I couldn't talk. I can't talk. Couldn't talk. Won't talk.
You won't talk?
I'm going to stop
This
talking.
is a podcast.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm going to need you to start talking.
Yeah, I just, it's such a mundane time. What's there to talk about?
What are you talking about? Everything seems totally...
It's all normal.
Yeah.
Everything's normal.
Everything's fine.
How do people have podcasts in normal times?
What's the bit we're doing right now?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Pretty sure that nobody's
I have an
aware.
idea. Andy, should we buy a green screen?
For what?
For the podcast and for making content?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's get a green screen.
You want to?
Sure.
Okay.
You heard it here, guys. We're going to buy a green screen.
We're getting a green screen.
Announcement.
We're buying a green screen.
I love it that there are some podcasts out there where like somebody could be like, hey guys, you're going to want to listen to today's episode because there's a big announcement. And that's probably what the announcement is.
Yeah, they're like, we leased a car.
We do have a big announcement. We do.
What is it?
We talked about it.
What's the announcement?
Mahalos and above.
Oh, yeah.
Starting this Friday, we are going to be recording the podcast live for you.
That's right.
The Patreon episode, you'll get to watch it live, listen to it live, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Whatever you want. We don't fucking care.
I'm not bothered by it.
We don't give a shit.
We do not care.
Okay, I'm going to be going through a list of topics that Andy cannot fucking touch on so that we don't get into a fight in the middle of it, and I demand that we re-record because that has happened.
Past sexual partners.
Not allowed to talk about it.
Family.
Not allowed to talk about it.
The kind that maybe we're in the CIA. Things like that,
Can't talk about it.
Can't talk about that.
If you talk about certain members of my family, a red laser will show up on your forehead, and 2 seconds later, your body will vaporize.
I hate the confidence with which that's given you in the world. And yes, I did have a lisp for the end of confidence.
Yeah, you did.
Confidence.
How did that feel?
Pretty bad.
It was a pretty unfortunate turn of events for you.
I hate confidence. I hate it.
Whatever, you want it.
I don't care about it. It's such a useless quality.
Yeah, it's been really useless.
That's the thing.
It's really useless in the entertainment industry to have confidence.
It's just a magic trick.
It's a magic trick?
Yep.
That's what you think it is?
Yeah, because all these people have confidence, but it doesn't speak. It should just be the art that speaks for the whole goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, come in here and wow us. Wow a bunch of guys in a conference room.
Okay, well, we're starting off. Andy's at his absolute best tonight.
Shut up. I picked you up already today. Give me a break.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
That was real. He got so mad at me just now.
We are going to do
live. You guys have no idea how mad he just got at me.
I'm so mad at her because she said John Bernthal is her celebrity crush, and it just shatters me.
Yeah.
I want my children to have a better mother.
Andy tried to dissuade me. He was like, well, I know somebody that knows John Bernthal and said that he jerks off into his hand and lets his pit bulls lick it off. And I was like, I knew he was fucking nasty.
Yeah, she just liked it. It turned her on. God.
He was like, you're disgusting. What did you expect? Our daughter's a whore, and I taught her that.
I just want to hang out with Connell. I just want to go.
From normal people?
Yeah, I just want to walk around with Connell because he gets me. He's like a guy, he cares about his books, and Marianne. And he doesn't want to do all this nasty stuff to people.
Yeah.
He just wants to have a good time, and everybody else is like, what if you lick their assholes? And you're like, well, why don't we focus on life
Why don't I just tell her I love her?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, as I said to you earlier, Connell's in his 20s, and you are?
In my late 30s. But why does that matter? By my late 30s, I have to start doing nasty stuff?
Eating ass.
You said you don't even like eating ass.
Yeah, but it's a rite of passage.
It
bothers me that you don't like it.
Why? You said you don't like it.
I don't, but it bothers me that you don't.
Oh, man. Can't wait till I get approved for this apartment. I'm not moving out. That's not what I'm saying. But I am going to have a place where I go.
Can I ask you something?
Can
I ask you something?
Yeah.
Can we be nice to each other?
Yeah, we can be. Of course we can be nice to each other.
It's so hard out there.
It is.
For a pimp.
Yeah, for pimps and prostitutes. Nobody ever says that. They're always just like, it's hard out there for a pimp.
Well, that's how the song goes.
I know, but the prostitutes.
That's who you're worried about?
No, not at all. Everybody made their own decisions.
Yeah.
I've been reading Ayn Rand. Everybody has their own lot in life. It's what you do with it.
Ayn Rand is she'll make you think like a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
She really will. If you read Ayn Rand and you like her, you got a little bit of Republican in you.
Objectivism, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of stuff that's happened for the viewers. Mouse has been a real good girl lately. She's starting to act, because we told her, we said, just so you know, your seat at the table isn't permanent.
That's right.
We can get rid of that chair.
Yeah, we told her today that the dog store called.
Yeah. And
they'll take her back.
For free.
For free.
They said we have to give them a little bit of money. We have to pay for the food until she gets adopted.
That's true. Sorry, I'm sneezing. It's COVID.
Yeah. COVID-2.
COVID-2. It's back and better than ever. That's actually if COVID had a movie about the second wave. No, what happened is I went into the bathroom a second ago and I picked at my skin because I have nothing else to do. And I can't control.
And she's allergic to her own skin, so.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to climb out of it, and it's not really working. A lot of you might actually be feeling the same way I'm feeling right now, which is that I am allergic to my own skin. I need to get out of it, and I need to. Ooh, something's lodged in my nose.
I've never seen somebody so excited for allergies. No, I'm feeling that too. I actually I have waves of it, but I hit a pretty big wall tonight. I had a really good day, but tonight I kind of hit a wall where I was just like a little bit like, what are we working towards? There was like a little bit of that vibe in me, like, and I'm not excited about doing anything because everything comes with the caveat that you're still like, because I keep on wanting to be like, let's go somewhere, let's do this, and then I'm like, yeah, but like the only things we can do are really go to nature.
Yeah.
And like nature, I'm like kind of bored with the idea of nature right now.
Yeah. LA really made me bored with the idea of nature.
And so I'm just like, what do we do? We've been working out a lot. I think last night I ran to Times Square. Felt so good. The streets were mine.
Tell them what happened in Times Square.
I did
What did you discover in Times Square?
All the lights are on. They've left every single light on. All the monitors are going. Nobody's there.
Wasteful.
And here's the thing I was thinking about. I don't think this number's wrong. I bet you that they could pay for every black child's college tuition with how much it costs to run the Times Square lights.
That seems like those numbers might be wrong.
No, I don't mean like for one night, but I bet you for the 4 months or whatever that Times Square will be empty, I bet you that it's millions upon millions of dollars.
So you're saying every black child in New York?
At least.
Okay. That I would go with. That I would believe.
I mean, just think about it. Like a state school, what?
Yeah.
$20,000 a year times 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the power bill's insane. I mean, it's like, it's probably, I bet you it costs $4 million a night.
Let me tell you something about my soon-to-be hubs. He doesn't like waste.
I don't.
He doesn't like environmental damage.
Mm-mm.
And he doesn't like injustice.
I hate injustice. It's the worst part of being a Cancer. Because we don't let things go. And it's not grudges, because I'm very forgiving. But if I feel like I've been wronged, especially if the person who wronged me has benefited and continues to prosper in my wronging, you got another thing coming.
Yeah.
You got an angry boy here.
Yeah. We got a real tough bull inside
Tough
there.
Bull?
Yeah.
I think more like a bear with like a cool glove.
What?
Like a glove that had knives in it.
That's what your anger animal looks like?
Yeah, he's bear-like.
I disagree. I would say it's a little, like a bull, like a baby bull.
A baby bull.
Yeah, who like huffs and puffs a lot. And kicks the grass.
I'm going to start fighting people physically.
Is a bull not tough enough for you?
A baby bull
that
huffs and puffs. No, babe, it doesn't sound like you think of me as much of a protector. You think of me of more of like
even a baby bull could protect me.
Like that angry, like an angry bulldog puppy.
No, I didn't say bulldog puppy.
No, I know, but it's kind of the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing at all.
I would love to be.
It's not the same thing at all. A baby bull is a bull.
You think a baby
bull bulldog
could hurt somebody?
A bulldog is a meatball with legs. Okay,
Charlie's starting to turn into a meatball.
I'm saying
with
you're
legs.
a bull. Do you want to know what my anger animal looks like?
Yes.
My anger animal is, it's an insect.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind?
A hive of bees.
A hive of bees.
Mm-hmm.
We were listening to a thing the other day on the Daily about the murder bees, and what the bees in the rest of the world do is when a murder bee comes, they surround it. All of them surround it, and they create a ball around the murder bee, and then they vibrate so much that it cooks the murder bee.
And that is me.
But the American bees don't know how to do that. They just go, ah!
Oh.
So you got to be like Asian.
Well, forget it then. Okay, because I'm a hive of bees, but I'm still American.
Yeah. Does that matter to you to be American? It
doesn't really. Yeah. I just love the bit. I like doing the bit of like I'm an American. Just because it's like what I grew up with. You know, I remember one family reunion. My uncles wouldn't order French fries.
Really? You had that kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
They were like, I'm going to get freedom fries. And then somebody else was like, freedom fries? And then he was like, I don't even order anything from France. I won't even eat French food.
They probably said French food.
Well, they probably did, yeah. They like to drink, and they slur their words.
That
was the trip where I found out that my stepmom took a bath with my little sister. And let me tell you something. I'm done with that lady.
Because she took a bath with your little sister?
No, I'm done with her for other reasons. But that
bugged you?
Oh, it bugged me a lot.
Why?
Just because I was like, it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah. I take baths with Charlie.
You did?
Yeah, when you guys leave, when you guys are out, me and Charlie get in the bath together, and we play cards and smoke cigars.
What?
Yeah.
He smokes?
Just cigars.
Is he a pussy about it? I bet he coughs a lot.
You'd be surprised.
Nah.
He likes a nice Dominican. I'm more of a Cuban guy, but that's just because, I don't smoke them a lot. But Charlie, he loves a Dominican, a Romeo and Julieta.
Really?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Had no idea. Don't even know my son.
What else do we need to tell everybody about?
I meditated today.
We both meditated.
Can't go without telling people when you meditate.
You got to let them know how great it is.
It's so great. I'm a different person now, you guys.
You're not going to do it again.
I meditated, and let me tell you, I can concentrate. My energy was better. I feel more at peace. I'm happy. And I will not do it again.
Yeah.
For another 6 months.
That's the thing with meditation is I love it, but it's so boring. Water, meditation, stretching. Ugh.
I mean, how much of this shit are we supposed to do?
It's like my joke. The antidepressant one.
Yeah.
because it's like the people that what they tell you to do. You have to make this whole lifestyle. When I just want to live.
It's like I have a job.
I just want to eat and vape.
I mean,
and drink
we don't
Diet Coke.
have jobs, but
I do kind of.
Yeah,
I'm a mover. I studied religion in college.
It's a good move.
No, it's not. The only thing you can do with it is go into religion authorship or... It's weird. I don't really tell jokes about religion.
No, you don't. Why did you pick religion?
I love it. I loved it. I met this professor, and he was like the greatest professor ever. I forgot his full name, but it's James something. Went to Yale Divinity. And he was so passionate about the way that he talked about religion that I just wanted to take all his courses. So I took all of his courses, and I'd taken some other courses that were about like sectarian violence, which is like, Irish Catholics versus Irish Protestants, Iraqis, things like that. And I just realized that I had a major, like I'd taken enough units that I could just take a couple more classes and be religion.
So let me ask you
I
this.
went to a college where you design your own college.
Question.
Major too, though.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that you could easily join a cult?
No.
No.
No, because I really am reticent to people like selling me on things.
So you like religion, but you don't like dogma. You like studying religion.
I don't even know about dogma. I just like old things.
Well, like when people tell you what to do. Like a dogma is like,
yeah,
this is how things have to be done.
A dogma is actually a dog's mother. Do you like that? It's pretty funny.
That was unacceptable.
Okay.
That was actually the meanest thing you've ever done to me on this podcast.
I thought of a bit the other day that was about the Three Musketeers, how they say one for all and all for one.
Yeah.
If one of the musketeers kind of didn't like the saying, they're like, all right, let's group up and do the saying. And he's like, Jesus Christ. He's embarrassed. They're like, one for all and all. And he's like, yeah.
That's what you thought about?
Yeah, I just think it's funny. Just one of the Three Musketeers just being like, do we have to do the fucking thing again? We just beat the Duke. Come on.
That's what it feels like being in a relationship in quarantine, isn't it?
A little bit.
Some days you kind of feel like the third musketeer that's fighting with the other two.
Actually, you know what? I do want to bring this. I think this is a perfect place to bring this up.
Oh, God. No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think it's a good place.
This is a great place.
This is probably not the time or the place.
No, it's really, it will be. I've noticed that with women, when you fight with a woman, you are never supposed to leave. That's a thing gals do not like. You'll be like, all right, I'm gonna take off because this is bad, and then they'll be like, where are you going? And you're like, somewhere where you aren't, because we are being not nice to each other. And then people will be like, the women, you specifically too, would be like, why would you leave right now? And you're like, because we're being mean to each other. Do you know what I mean?
When have I said, why would you leave?
Well, I've never tried to leave because I know that we don't fight like that.
No, but you have left.
Not like that. Not like in a puff. Not
you've left. You've left when you're angry.
I've left twice.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't like, why did you leave?
But you know what I mean. Kind of. I think it's kind of a truism.
Okay, yes. I will say that it does frustrate me when you do leave.
Yeah.
I don't say anything about it.
But last night I didn't leave in a huff. I was on my way out the door. We snapped at each other, and then I was like, okay,
Oh, yeah, but last
and
night
then the
I was
other
like,
time,
please get out.
The other time, you tried to get me to listen to your alien cult music.
Yeah.
And I went into my existential crisis, which is, all my trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rosebud decided that I maybe wasn't a good provider. And so I was like, I got to go walk. On this.
Yeah. And that time I was mad that you left.
Yeah.
I mean, I understood why you left. And I also needed to journal.
Yep.
That's the best, is when your boyfriend is mad at you, or you're mad at your boyfriend and he leaves, and then you just dive into self-help. You just dive the fuck in. That's what I'll do. I'll just start reading. I'll reach right for a self-help book. I'll start reading. I'll start empowering myself. I'm just like, go for a walk, motherfucker. By the time you get back, I'm going to be too confident for you.
Hate confidence.
That is the best weapon, though.
Here, I think my problem with confidence is that I'm not a competitive person. Like, I don't want to live... There's enough of everything for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want to live in a world where people are like, you got to fucking put on your game face and take what's yours. It's like, well, we all have enough. Like, if you weren't competitive, then all of us could have some, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what bothers me about it. Because I'm just like, this makes life harder.
Well, you live in a capitalist society, baby.
Yeah.
And
but it still works.
It's based off competition.
If you go to Iceland, everybody has a modest house. And they pay 35%. No.
Okay, so move to Iceland.
It's so hard. I've looked. It's so hard.
Okay, so why is it so hard to move to Iceland?
Because there's only 400,000 people in the whole country.
Oh, sounds competitive.
I think they just want.
I got you. Just say I got you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Say I got you.
You're in over your head.
Say I got you.
You're in the deep end?
I fucking got you on that.
You're not that in over your head. What is...
I fucking got you on that one.
I don't think so.
I think I did.
I don't know if
I
you
think
did.
a little bit.
You know what? I'll let you have it because I don't care.
Oh, because you're not competitive?
Yep. I'm just happy to
that
be
explains why you haven't moved to Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take the competition.
Oh, God, I got to reevaluate everything. Can't wait till I have my own apartment that I go and vent in. No furniture. I pay $1,000 a month just to walk around in there and just play PlayStation 4.
I wonder why every person I've ever been with has dreamt of having a separate apartment away from me. Maybe I'll look into that someday, but probably won't.
It's probably all that confidence.
Yeah.
They're threatened.
Yeah. There's not enough room in this apartment for you, me, and my confidence.
That's true. I'm trying to think. There's been stuff that we've been doing since Sunday night.
No, there isn't. There's been nothing.
Have gone on some walks. Here's the thing. It's not better anywhere else. I know that we were happy to get back to New York. It is better to be in New York than L.A., but it's like still quarantine. And they extended it till June 6th.
Yeah.
I heard L.A.'s been extended till July.
Yeah. California's opening up and like as a state. And I was talking to my manager today and he was like, we're back. We're back, baby. We're going to restaurants. And then by like 6 p.m. their time, he called and he was like, I spoke too soon. People are panicking and we are staying in until July. Which made me think, okay, well, that means we're staying in until fucking August.
But we have better numbers than them. Did you know that?
As in we're winning? Oh, look at that booger.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, on my sweatshirt.
I can't believe you
Go
guys.
Deal with it. Don't
the
show
size
it.
of the booger that just came out of my
It's
nose
like the
onto
size of
Andy's
a
sweatshirt.
pea.
It's wild. It looks like an apple seed.
Go deal with it. Jesus Christ. I would have fed it to Charlie. He would have loved it. He'd be like, part of my mom. Also, why I'm in a bad mood is we're out of ice cream. I really love my keto ice cream, guys.
Yeah, it's so... when somebody described our podcast as cabin fever personified, I think they nailed it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they might have found the line that we're going to use to pitch this motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what just happened should never have happened on a public platform.
Oh, you know what that made me just think of? We should get a frame sponsor because we want to do this salon wall behind us.
Okay.
Frame bridge.
No. Andy.
Yep.
What did I say about making plans for the apartment on the podcast?
Probably not that interesting.
Not interesting.
You guys, sometimes I wash my hands so I can pick my nose. It's one of my favorite things to do.
You know what I noticed about Andy is that when he says the word interesting, he does every single syllable. Interesting.
How do you say it?
Interesting.
I guess I'm just more, what's that? What's the term?
Well, it's not well spoken.
No, my lexicon's slipping because the COVID is rotting my brain.
Do you think we still have it?
No, I don't even know if we ever had it, but I do feel immune. So I guess so. It's weird. So there's like a criteria for opening up, and one of the criteria is that the few criteria are that like your cases of hospitalizations are going down. Your cases of ICU patients are going down. There's a few other ones. There's 7 categories, and you have to have all 7 to reopen.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 that we don't have are we still aren't at 30% of ICU beds open and 30% of ventilators open. We're close. We're like the high 20s. But until we reach that, and there's one other one that we don't have, but until we reach all those, we don't open. But I think we're in good shape. I think we're looking at like July. We're going to be going to restaurants with masks on, sitting tables apart. But it's still fucking boring. And all I want to do...
kill to sit at a restaurant with you, babe.
Yeah, I was like looking. There was this restaurant in like Denver that just opened this weekend on Mother's Day. They were like, fuck it, we're open. They just opened. And they were like full, like just line out the door. Just everybody was just like sitting, mingling at just big tables. And I was like, God, I just want to bareback a fucking meal.
Me too.
I want to bareback a meal. I want to go walk around a museum. I want to go bump shoulders while I walk to the stage in a comedy club.
I just want to fuck my face with a burger.
I want to like cram onto a packed train and just hear somebody breathing heavy.
I could skip that. I don't miss that much.
I love the train.
I want to buy a car though.
We've been talking about buying a car.
I want to go into a dealership. I want to shake that scammer's hand.
Schemers and scammers.
Yeah, and I want to be like, you just met your fucking match. You just met your fucking match. Me and Andy, we're going to scam the shit out of you.
It's like me. I'm like, I want Apple CarPlay, or I don't, or I walk. And then they go, that's standard. And then I go, all right.
And then I go, I want seat belts. What do you got?
This thing better have a trunk or we're out of here.
Yeah. If this car doesn't come with an engine, we're on to you and we're leaving.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're not going to scam us again.
Can't get us. Can't bullshit two bullshitters.
Geppetto. I just call him Geppetto because I think it's insulting. It's more confusing than anything. All right, Geppetto. He's like, do you mean Pinocchio? I'm like,
you
nice
wish.
Try. The
you
creator
wish we
of
meant
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
That's
loser.
Worse.
You're a puppet maker. We're not puppets.
I wonder if there's any. There's got to be deviant art with like Pinocchio being nasty.
Why do you want to see that?
I'm just saying. I bet there is because there is all. Do you know?
Yeah,
what
he's got a long
art
nose.
Do you know what deviant art is?
I'm assuming
like a website.
pornographic.
Yeah, there's like a website where people like draw like pictures of like Marge taking it from Krusty. It's like a whole world of art.
Art?
Yeah, collectible, beautiful art that should be in museums.
Okay.
Man, I'm off my game tonight.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I just don't know where to go with this.
I'm sorry, but you know what?
It's
it is on
upsetting
time.
to me
it's
that
gonna
you
be on
even
time.
know what that is.
A lot of people know about that. The youth, they know about it.
The youth know about it.
Yep, for sure.
Is
Internet
this again?
culture.
Is this where you get into like I know about the styles and trends thing, where you start talking about how you know the youth and the styles and trends?
Honestly,
I can't. Can I tell you something, baby?
yeah.
Even when you're off your game, you're on your game.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have to be anything because Connell showed me.
Who knows about
how
the
to
latest
live.
styles and trends? I know about the latest styles and trends.
It doesn't benefit me, but I know them. All right.
Okay, cool. I'm happy for you.
It doesn't. There's no benefit because I don't like personify them. You know.
Yeah.
You have to live that culture.
Yeah, and we're not living that culture because we're not going outside.
I saw some cute stuff today, though. We went to the park, you guys. We played with dogs.
Mouse met another puppy.
Yeah, they wrestled.
Romeo.
And Romeo got a little aggressive, and Mouse kind of, I was kind of proud of her. She fought back.
She did. She reared up.
She showed her teeth, and we had to save her, but it's nice to know that she wouldn't take no shit, you know? Because I feel like she
reared up, and she went like this.
Yeah, she's going to have that kind of experience in her, late teens, 20s, where she deals with aggressive men because of the situation she's probably going to put herself in.
Yeah, which is why we bought her a mace, a swinging weapon.
Yeah.
Not the spray can.
Yeah.
A rape mace.
A rape mace, but not mace, rape mace. A rape mace.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
not to be confused with, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a little letter today.
Oh, yeah, you got your letter from your pen pal.
No, that's for my other podcast.
Oh.
Oh, wait, is it for this podcast?
The elderly?
Yeah, that was for this podcast. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. Do you know where it is?
I don't remember if I mentioned it on this podcast yet. Anyway, I signed me and Andy up to have senior pen pals at a senior home in California because I'm a good person. Don't tell anybody. And I wrote to my pen pal, and it took Andy three weeks to write to his.
Because I had to get stationery.
You couldn't write it on a piece of paper?
I didn't want to.
Okay.
And I had stationery in storage in New York, so I kind of wanted to get it.
So I got my letter back, and I'm going to read it. Hold on, Andy. Hold this.
Okay, great. But also, when we were in the park today, I saw a really cute old couple, and she was in like a little chair, and he was not, and he was pushing her, and they both were so old. They've seen stuff, the internet's still a miracle to them just because it's so life-changing, And it made me think about,
Death?
No.
Life?
Yeah.
Hello, Rosebud. My name is John, and I am in my 80s.
Whoa, exclamation.
I live in Huntington Beach, CA, and I'm a retired doctor. Congratulations on your engagement. My advice to you is to do well. Okay, that's not really that helpful, John. And have fun with it.
That's confidence right there. That's what you like. Just do well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not advice, though. That's just like more like well wishes.
Kind of confident advice.
Yeah.
It's like be confident. That's what people will say.
Yeah. I have seen a couple comedy shows in which I enjoy. Which I enjoyed.
He didn't write that.
He wrote in which I enjoy, but he's in his 80s.
Motherfucker.
He's almost dead. Have fun traveling around the world and wherever your career takes you. Stay safe during this time, and safe travels for you too on your way back home to NYC. I look forward to having you as my pen pal, John.
So cute. And then, so he wrote Rosebud and John, and he's got pretty bad handwriting. And somebody else wrote the body of it, but it's really cute. It's really, really cute, and I'm excited to get my letter back.
It's really cute.
Because I asked for nudes, so...
Yeah.
I said, send nudes.
Yeah, I told John to send nudes, but he didn't.
She's going to send a daguerreotype.
I actually sent nudes myself.
Do you know what a daguerreotype is?
Do you want to tell everybody that you know what a daguerreotype is?
Well, I just wanted you to get the reference. It's that old photo from like the Westerns, where there'd be like one photo and it's like all sepia toned. That's a daguerreotype. Okay. I'm probably saying it wrong too, but it's like, you know how everybody used to just have one picture? Yeah. They're like, this is me,
Yeah.
That's that picture.
No, I sent him a full-blown nude.
Shit.
Yeah, I was actually, I was doing a windmill, and so I was turned upside down, and I took the picture from upside down in the mirror so you could get the whole...
Labia.
Asshole labia.
Taint.
Upside down tatties.
God.
Probably killed him.
I'm going to take some drugs this week so that I'm fucking horned up and I can satisfy my wife. Deviant. She wants a bad boy. I was writing about that today. Everybody wants a bad boy. They all want the bad thing. You want the true love. The true love breaks you, and then you want the bad thing forever. And then in your 30s, you're exhausted and broken and broke, and you're like, all right, I'll fucking hang on to whatever's floating, you know?
You're like the last scene in Titanic.
Yeah. I'm just a door. I'm a door you found in the wreckage.
In a freezing ocean. Aww.
Because one of the things I wrote in the joke.
That's sweet.
Was like.
I know it's not supposed to be sweet, but it is sweet.
It is, yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
This is the most awful time.
It's so weird because I keep on forgetting that I'm like, God, we're really not connecting this couple hours of the day, which feels like a week, you know? And I'm like, is everything all right? And then it's like, oh yeah, we've been literally in the same room for 65 days or something like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's so nice to have a job.
I can't wait till we're
to leave
married and we can leave each other.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I do want to, since we're at minute 37, I did want to jump into a couple different emails that we've received. This one's really old. Hey, Tarek, Hosni, I'm sorry that I didn't get back to you.
Hey guys, it's Tarek, your best friend from Egypt. I'm saying your best friend because you've read my email in the pod, so that makes us buddies. Okay, relax. All right, settle down.
He gets pretty confident in here. You're going to like it. He'll probably fucking lube you up.
Okay. Even though you haven't seen me yet and don't know what I look like, imagine if you get a quiet box and put Brad Pitt, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pine all in the same box, and somehow, because the quiet box has magic powers, the box mixes all these people together to form one person, and if you close your eyes right now and picture that person in your head, I look nothing like him.
Tarek, I like you.
That was great. Anyways, I have an idea, an invention that will make me millions, and my gift to you guys that I will give you this idea so that you can also be millionaires like I'm going to be, okay? Pay attention. Close the windows, close the doors, close the phones, turn off the lights, sit next to each other, hold hands as you're reading this email, and listen up carefully. All right, this is a lot of cut the fat. So, because of the coronavirus, this situation we're in, we have to be 6 feet or 2 meters away from each other. And this world we live in, there's still idiots that... Wait. And in this world we live in, there's still idiots that don't understand... This. I saw the news that people in Ohio are protesting because they don't want to stay at home anymore. What a bunch of idiots. So, to solve the social distancing problem, we're going to make a ruler that's 6 feet long for people to protect themselves with so they can stay away from each other. And I have a feeling Rosebud's going to think this is a spear. It's not. Stop being this dark. Stop telling me to be someone I'm not.
She likes being told what to do.
It's a spear if I want it to be a spear. She's so
powerful in her regular life.
It's a spear if I want it to be a spear.
Okay.
It's going to be a 6-foot ruler that you can extend and contract like an old car antenna because we want it to fit in your pocket, and you only get it out and extend it when you see people approaching, and they'd have to watch 6... Okay, but this is just a ruler. This already exists.
No, I like this. And there's going to be a little spray. Oh, I like that. And at the end of the ruler, there's going to be a little spray that you can put water in or alcohol or fuck it, even beer to spray idiots away. We're going to call it the dumbass spray. The spray's dumbasses. And the ruler, we're going to call it move, bitch, get out the way. You're going to have some licensing problem with the ludicrous estate.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions for the name for the ruler. I love you guys. Stay safe. And you don't have to thank me for saving your lives and making you rich. You're welcome. Tarek,
thank you so much.
Sorry that I didn't respond to this for nearly a month, but you're a genius, and I think it's a great idea. We should start talking to Chinese manufacturers and getting this on the assembly line.
I have a problem.
Okay.
Which is that it's just a ruler.
No, it's not a ruler because a ruler is a stick.
He says it's a ruler like 6 times.
What he means is it's a telescoping kind of long pole. It's small. It's the size of an antenna. And you extend it when somebody's getting too close to you.
You mean like a ruler?
What ruler do you
Like a ruler tape?
Do you mean measuring tape?
Yes.
So, yes, you could use measuring tape, but is measuring tape that easy? Where you're just like, 6 feet.
Yeah, it's exactly that easy.
No, this is spring-loaded.
You're just adding things.
I'm making it better. I'm improving. I'm a shark. And I think the ruler, because here's the thing. The ruler, there's a rule, 6 feet. The ruler, and also the rules rule over us. There's something there. The ruler. Don't play roulette. Sorry, I'm getting my Mad Men mode.
Rule.
We'll figure it out. We'll come back to you with better names.
Rule fool.
All right. Well, she's off the team. And but let's get back into it. Thank you, Tarek. Please write again. I'll respond to you. But I just wanted to read that. I'm sorry that it's been so late. Gmail stopped forwarding the account. All right. Hi, Rosebud and Andy. This is from Olga.
Did you just say your own name wrong?
I'm having a lot of trouble speaking. Discovering your pod has felt like a breath of fresh air in this stuffy-ass world. I even shared it with people I know despite the intimidatingly bright cover. Hey, it's a beach. I started listening once I got COVID anxiety under control, so I missed the episode where you came up with the baby in the box. Because of that, I somehow have decided that the baby in the box is a clever metaphor for none other than President Donald J. Trump. Donald on TV equals baby in the box. I get what you're doing there. Or so I thought. Took me many episodes to realize I was very wrong. But guess what? Now I use just this label for Donald anyways, and I'm currently trying to get my friends to do the same.
I love that.
Hope Mouse stops disappointing you and gets into nursing school or whatever slutty girls do these days to become better people. You kind of nailed it.
God damn, Olga.
P.S. Charlie is the G. Charlie is the G. You are right. He's the OG.
How did you just get Charlie's name wrong?
I'm losing it, okay?
What's going on with you tonight?
I don't know.
We had dinner.
Yeah.
Your blood sugar's fine.
Maybe I haven't enough protein today. I'm going to have a bowl of protein cereal after this for dessert.
Okay. Olga, this was great.
Olga,
Thank you for telling your friends about us.
I'll follow up with you, but Olga, where are you from? Are you in the States? You got a real interesting name, and I don't mean to be xenophobic. And then you guys, hold on. Don't just go rolling through it.
I'm not.
Kate Hargett followed up, and she was just, because I apologized for not reading the whole thing, but it was a little long. Kate, you know that too. She said it was just for us. She didn't think she was going to read it. But she wanted to write this. While I'm writing to a professional schemer, does Andy know if moving from VA into DC means I have to reapply for unemployment benefits in DC and stop in VA? My job was in VA, and unemployment is actually higher than my salary, and I'd hate to lose that. You just seem like you'd know. Take advantage of that, since I think you filed in like 4 states. All right. Here, I want to tell you this. Just keep your address in VA. Even if you have to have your mail forwarded. I mean, the real truth of the matter is that they won't know that you moved. So don't tell them. Just have your mail forwarded, or, and just
keep your address.
Don't tell them that you moved. I actually even think you maybe can keep it with being completely upfront. But why create that kind of trouble for yourself? They don't know. They don't have systems where they can locate you.
And they don't have to know.
And you call or file on the internet, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I literally have filed unemployment in Prague, okay? I was in Prague, and I was filing New York unemployment. So you're safe. You're safe, Kate. She wrote something else.
Rosebud, when you mentioned that your grandpa, I think, can't find the bit again. Your grandpa, I think, can't find the bit again. Claimed to be like 31 and no one believes him. Reminded me of Steve Buscemi in season 2 of Miracle Workers when he claimed to be in his 30s. No. I was saying Andy. This was when Andy was yelling at a hospital from across the street.
Uh-huh.
Right? And he was saying, what were you saying?
Get it done.
Get it done. Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it now. I was saying that he brings a bullhorn, and so I have to go out there and tell people he's my grandpa with Alzheimer's who wandered away from the property.
He just moisturized.
Yeah. And then Andy's like yelling at people. It doesn't matter. The bit's not funny when I describe it.
All right, so this last part.
Anyways.
Also, I never let you guys know about my job. My master's is in forensic science, in molecular biology, so basically doing DNA analysis in a forensic lab. I have a few friends in different forensic disciplines like chemistry and toxicology and general CSI. So if you have any general crime questions, let me know. Ha. Kate, guess the fuck what? We definitely have a lot of
crime questions.
And believe me, we're going to actually probably have to get you on the pod.
First of all, my question is, I just bought a pink duvet cover last week. Brand new. Pink duvet cover. Wake up this morning, there's blood on it. What's the shape of the blood? Just like a brush stroke.
Italy.
Right? Then I look, and Andy has the same kind of cut on his leg. A brush stroke. And it matches the blood on the duvet. So my question to you is, did Andy ruin the new duvet cover?
Probably.
Crime Stoppers. Let us know.
Just flip the duvet cover too. That's an option.
We can't do that.
Okay, and then lastly, drum roll, very top email. We heard back from our number one spiritual advisor.
One with it. Yo, homies, sorry it's been so long. Bill Gates tried to poison me so that took a lot of my energy. Just kidding, it wasn't Gates, more like the Russians, but I'm fine now. It's been made clear that if anything happens to me, God's going to destroy the world with a nuclear war. So we're good now and everyone sees eye to eye. Now, the business of small talk. Yes, Andy, I had a run with heroin in my younger days. Younger days meaning 8 years ago. It was delightful. What could be better than watching years evaporate into nothingness? I'll tell you
that'd be pretty great right now.
Right about now?
I would love to skip a couple months.
Yeah, if you could just wake us up when it's over. I was a former EMT who worked on a 911 ambulance, 911. I always read it as 911. When I read 911 now, I feel like I'm reading it wrong. Like I feel like I should say 911. Anyway, I was a former EMT who worked on a 911 ambulance, and I think the opiates were a self-medication to deal with the post-traumatic stress of all the pain, suffering, and insanity that was loaded into me. As a highly caring and sensitive person, heroin was a return to the womb for healing. As a serious update, my current gig ended and I'm running out of money. I'm going to have to get back on the ambulance or start a billion-dollar empire that proves the existence of God. Seems easy enough. I'll save some box moving for you. If you ever mention me on your show, maybe I can be a Patreon character to weed out the non-believers. Love and comedy, one with it. P.S. As one of your spiritual advisors, what the fuck were you guys thinking with that puppy? Had you consulted the Lord through me, I would have clearly channeled hell no. That dog's going to cost you $1 million in lost productivity. It's fine. Our God is an awesome God. P.P.S. Every time I write to you guys, it feels like the ramblings of a madman. Truly. But I'm really just a genius with a big hog grounded in reality. He won me over. He won me over at the end. That was just a great line.
All it takes is a big hog for her.
Dude, and that's a funny line.
No, it was great.
There was this woman when we were doing our show, me, Andy, Blair, and Alex English. We were doing this show for JFL, right? And there was this woman who would not stop trolling us. And then all of a sudden, Blair was doing this joke about how she hasn't had sex for a long time. And this woman who I hated through the whole show just came in and said, seems like something's wrong down there. She's probably got a polluted hole. And
yeah, she nailed it.
And she completely won me over.
Yeah.
With that line.
Polluted hole is
Polluted hole is brilliant. Anyways, just a genius with a big hog.
I love you, Chris.
It's great.
Hey, why don't you reply to us? I want to know what your sign is. I'm guessing. What would you be your guess?
I'm going to guess fire sign or an air sign.
You're not going to go more specific?
He's not water or earth. I'll tell you that much.
I think he's a Leo.
Maybe Sagittarius.
All right. I don't really know about this stuff. While she's looking up that stuff, I will shout out our new patrons.
Amy Knee D. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong.
Amy knee deep in Find Your Beach.
Hell yeah. Welcome. Katie Orr, thanks for coming to the beach, babe.
Katie or someone else.
There is nobody. You're irreplaceable. And finally, Catherine Cleary, welcome to the beach. Get yourself a towel. They're complimentary. Set it up. There's drink service. They'll be around to take your order. There's a special right now on Mai Tais and Cuba Libres.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't get too drunk.
Yeah, because you will get kicked off the beach.
Yeah. We don't put up with that. We have a message on the Find Your Beach Instagram. I don't know if you know this, Andy.
From Meg?
No, from someone else.
Meg did send us some updates on how to maybe raise morale.
Okay. Hello, Rosebud and Andy. Andy asked for the fans to interact more. I've been loving this podcast, so I thought I might try, although I'm enjoying the two of you just as you are, to suggest some things. I would love more plays, as you call them. Maybe it could become a recurring segment.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done a play for a while.
Yeah. Also, Andy mentioned polls. I've been regularly watching both of your Instagram stories for mouse content, and polls on Instagram are super fun and easy for fans to respond to, so I'd also enjoy that. Also, Rosebud, we do want to see the apartment. Whose side are you on? Give us a tour. And thanks for all the great content. Thank you, Nicole Robleto. I appreciate it.
Here's the thing. We'll do a play right now to end the episode. And then you, little lady, Instagram expert, will make a poll tomorrow.
All right, great. Fine.
And we'll also do a tour on the Instagram.
Fine.
Anyways, so. What's the play going to be? All right. We are in line at the bank ATM, and I am just asking if I can go ahead of you.
Okay.
But
no, don't get too complicated.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry to bother you. I'll stay 6 feet away, but I just have these just thousands of coins, and they're so heavy to hold, and I just really
Why didn't you bring a jar?
Well, because honestly, I don't have enough jars.
You don't
my
have
pockets
enough jars.
are full of change. My socks are full of change.
Uh-huh.
I have change bags hanging off my torso.
I can see those.
My backpack full of change.
Yeah, you can stop describing your outfit.
It's not an outfit. It's a utilitarian thing. I'm so tired. Could I please go ahead of you?
I'm really sorry, but you can't.
Why not?
Because It
seems like you're thinking of an excuse.
No, that's not it. I'm thinking of a reason.
Oh, did I also mention I have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm pregnant.
You are?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Do you know what it's going to be?
This is actually where I go to the bathroom. So I have to stay here because, as you may or may not know, pregnant women have to pee a lot, and I won't pee anywhere else
than this bank kiosk.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, do you have any kind of like paper or like, I could run in and get some toilet paper. I've obviously change on me.
That's sweet of you. That's nice of you. I'm actually kind of, I'm so
sorry. I swallowed some of the change. I'm also really hungry.
Did you just cough on me during a pandemic?
I coughed in your direction, but it wasn't on you.
You know what? You can go ahead of me.
Thank you. That's so nice of you.
You can go right ahead of me.
Would you like any of my change?
Is there any on you that hasn't touched your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you could just empty it into my front pocket.
Oh, wow. Are those Lee jeans?
Yeah.
Wow, I really like them.
Really?
You don't see Lee jeans a lot these days.
Well, I like them a lot. They got a stretchy waist.
Are they Wranglers?
No, Wranglers is a different brand.
No, Lee makes Wrangler.
How did you?
I'm kind of a denim connoisseur.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm usually walking around with quite a bit of change on me, as you can see.
Yeah.
And, you got to have the right kind of denim or it's going to,
wear and tear.
You know what's really funny?
What?
I love a man who wears denim.
Really?
Yeah, the man who got me pregnant was he was the president of denim.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. That's crazy.
Well, he died. And
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
He left me nothing.
Well, like I said, I mean, I have all this change. I don't need the money. I could give it all to you. It's just that it's thousands of dollars in change. So it is like a good 100 pounds.
Well, I mean, that's very strange that you would just offer me all of your change.
But there's one caveat.
Yeah.
Can you show me your breasts?
Sure. Fine.
We really didn't find the game in this play.
No, we didn't.
I know. It's just kind of a bad play.
Yeah, I just sort of went, meh.
What's happening?
I was about to be like, you can see my tits, but they're really veiny. And
what if I go? I go, ugh, never mind. Gross.
And then the play is over.
The play's over.
That's the end of the play. Anyways, that's the end. We did what we could.
You guys, we had a hard day, and we're not going to elaborate on why, but we appreciate you guys being fans.
No, we can tell them
patrons.
why. We can tell them why.
Go.
I got some news today. I got some tough news, some tough professional news. That
you don't have to go.
I don't need to go into the details of it, but I got some tough professional news. And for the first time, I think
actually somebody came to her with news, and they were a professional, and
they were really tough about
news.
it.
Yeah.
They punched me in the stomach.
They're like, the COVID numbers are up. The Dow is down.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hotter summer than normal. Australia's having a...
Stop trying to make up for the horrible play we just did with the... Please.
I owe these people something.
I know, but we let them down.
Yeah.
We let them down in that moment. We can let it go.
I just thought it was...
I was winning them back with like opening my heart.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of sharing my humanity. And you came in with this weird bit about a guy who beats people up with news.
I think I'm going to go for a walk.
Why are you leaving?
I need some space.
You can't leave right now.
Do you think an astronaut ever said that?
You're a fucking idiot.
I know.
I love it.
I love you.
I wouldn't go that far. You guys, this has been a wild episode. It's been ups, downs.
Wild like a stalled subway.
Wild.
As wild as a traffic jam, you guys.
Just as wild as a broken horse foot. What?
But yeah, we really appreciate the correspondence.
What did I just say?
I mean, a broken horse foot could result in some wild results.
Yeah.
It might start rearing. Thank you, everybody. We love you. We'll see you Friday. It's going to be live. I'll put the feed on the Patreon.
If you're
of a Mahalo
we'll see you
or
Friday
Beach.
if you're a Patreon member. If not, we'll see you Monday.
All right. Hey, wash your hands. Don't lick your lover's eyes. And don't spit into their mouths unless it is a committed relationship. Bye.
Bye.